Welcome to my channel, The World Coin. Hello and welcome, coin lovers. This channel is dedicated to the fascinating world of coins from every corner of the globe. From ancient currency to modern mints, rare finds to everyday coins, we explore their history, design, and hidden stories. So subscribe now and join our growing community of coin collectors, history enthusiasts, and curious minds. I have two videos of one dime. So let's get started. The United States of America one-dime coin of 1967, officially known as the Roosevelt dime, is one of the most important coins in modern U.S. numismatic history because it belongs to a special transition period when the United States government changed its coinage system due to economic pressure, rising silver prices, and nationwide coin shortages, and this dime is part of the Roosevelt dime series that began in 1946 to honor Franklin Delano Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, who led the nation through the Great Depression and World War II and whose personal battle with polio made him the symbol of the March of Dimes health campaign, which is why his portrait was chosen for the dime. The obverse or front side of the 1967 dime shows a left-facing portrait of President Roosevelt designed by chief engraver John R. Sinek, and around the portrait appear the inscriptions, Liberty, on the left side, In God We Trust, placed below Roosevelt's chin, and the year, 1967. On the right side, all of which represent American values of freedom, faith, and democracy, while the reverse or back side of the coin features a powerful symbolic design showing a torch in the center representing liberty, an olive branch on the left representing peace, and an oak branch on the right representing strength and independence, with the inscriptions, United States of America, along the top edge, E Pluribus Unum, above the torch, and one dime, at the bottom, making the design simple but deeply meaningful. The 1967 Roosevelt dime is made of a copper-nickel-clad composition, consisting of outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core, and it contains no silver, because silver had been completely removed from U.S. dimes after 1964 when silver prices increased sharply and people began hoarding silver coins, making the 1967 dime part of the early years of modern base metal coinage. The coin has a standard weight of about 2.27 grams and a diameter of approximately 17.91 millimeters, keeping the same size and appearance as earlier silver dimes so that it could continue circulating smoothly in vending machines and daily transactions. In 1967, all dimes were struck only at the Philadelphia Mint, and during the years 1965, 1966, and 1967, the United States Mint temporarily removed mint marks from all coins in an effort to stop collectors from saving coins by location, so the 1967 dime has no mint mark, and it is also important to note that no official proof coins dated 1967 were produced, as proof coin production was suspended during this period to allow the mint to focus on making enough coins for public circulation. Although special mint sets containing higher quality coins were sold to collectors, millions of 1967 dimes were produced, which makes circulated examples extremely common today and usually worth only face value, but collector interest increases significantly for coins found in about uncirculated or mint state condition, especially those showing strong original mint luster, sharp details in Roosevelt's hair, clean lettering, and minimal surface marks. Error coins from 1967 are especially popular among collectors and may include double die obverse or reverse varieties, off-center strikes, clipped planchettes, broad strikes, missing or partial clad layers, and other minting errors, and such error coins can be worth many times more than face value depending on rarity, condition, and visual appeal. Historically, the 1967 dime represents a critical turning point in American monetary history when the United States fully moved away from precious metal circulating coins toward modern clad coinage, reflecting broader economic changes, inflation concerns, and government policy decisions of the 1960s. Collectors today consider the 1967 Roosevelt dime an important type coin from the no mint mark era and a necessary piece in complete Roosevelt dime collections and U.S. type sets. Overall, the United States of America one-dime coin of 1967 is a historically important, symbolically powerful, and widely collected coin that, while very common in everyday circulation, holds special significance because it represents the end of the silver era, the beginning of modern coinage, and the lasting legacy of President Franklin D. Roosevelt in American history and numismatics. Next video. The United States of America one-dime coin of 1977, officially known as the Roosevelt dime, is a well-known and widely circulated modern American coin that reflects the social, economic, and historical atmosphere of the late 1970s while continuing a long-standing numismatic tradition, and this coin belongs to the Roosevelt dime series that began in 1946 to honor Franklin Delano Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, whose leadership during the Great Depression and World War II and whose personal struggle with polio made him closely associated with the March of Dimes campaign, which is why his portrait was chosen for the dime. The obverse or front side of the 1977 dime features a left-facing portrait of President Roosevelt designed by chief engraver John R. Sinek, showing strong yet calm facial features, and around the portrait appear the inscriptions, "Liberty," clearly written along the left rim, "In God We Trust," placed below Roosevelt's chin, and the date, 1977, positioned on the right side, all of which represent American ideals of freedom, faith, and democratic continuity, while the reverse or back side of the coin displays the familiar symbolic design of a torch in the center representing liberty, an olive branch on the left symbolizing peace, and an oak branch on the right symbolizing strength and independence, with the inscriptions, "United States of America," along the top edge, "E Pluribus Unum," above the torch, and "One Dime," at the bottom, making the design simple but deeply meaningful and consistent with modern U.S. coinage. The 1977 Roosevelt dime is composed of a copper-nickel-clad structure, with outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core, and it contains no silver, as silver had been permanently removed from circulating dimes after 1964 due to rising bullion prices and widespread hoarding, placing the 1977 dime firmly within the era of modern clad coinage. The coin has a standard weight of approximately 2.27 grams and a diameter of about 17.91 millimeters, maintaining the same size and appearance as earlier silver dimes so that it could function smoothly in everyday transactions and coin-operated machines. In 1977, dimes were minted at 3 United States mint facilities, including the Philadelphia Mint, which produced coins with no mint mark, the Denver Mint, which struck coins bearing a D mint mark, and the San Francisco Mint, which produced proof coins bearing an S mint mark specifically for collectors, and all 3 varieties are collected depending on condition and finish. Millions of 1977 dimes were struck, making circulated examples extremely common today and usually worth only their face value, but collector interest increases for coins found in about uncirculated or mint state condition, especially those showing bright original mint luster, sharp details in Roosevelt's hair, clean fields, and a well-defined torch on the reverse, and coins graded Mississippi 65 or higher by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC can carry higher premiums. The 1977 S-proof dime is particularly desirable because of its mirror-like surfaces, frosted design elements, and sharp strike quality, and proof coins with deep cameo contrast and minimal imperfections are especially valued by collectors. Error coins from 1977 are another area of strong interest and may include double-die obverse or reverse varieties, off-center strikes, clipped planchettes, broad strikes, missing or partial clad layers, or other minting errors, and such error coins can be worth significantly more depending on rarity, condition, and visual appeal. Historically, the 1977 dime represents a time of economic challenge, inflation, and social change in the United States, yet the nation's coinage remained stable and familiar, continuing designs that honored leadership and national values. Collectors today see the 1977 Roosevelt dime as an essential date for completing Roosevelt dime collections and modern U.S. coin sets, and while it is not rare in circulated form, it gains importance and value in high-grade uncirculated, proof, or error condition. Overall, the United States of America one dime coin of 1977 is a historically meaningful, symbolically rich, and widely collected modern coin that reflects everyday American life of its era and preserves the legacy of President Franklin D. Roosevelt in U.S. numismatic history. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. A new coin story awaits you every next day.